Gelato. Like this. Like this. Gelato. They know what time it is when they hear that. Gelato.
I'm giving away. Welcome to the channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. I made a previous video speaking about manifesting and meditating. If it's a car you want, you got to meditate that you're driving that car so it can manifest. If it's a house you want, you got to manifest and meditate you walking through that house every single day, even throughout the day. You got to just keep your mind on it as much as possible, because it's going to manifest when you do that. All my vehicle I had, I manifested. Down to my Chargers, Challengers, Range Rover, Lexus. All my cars, I manifested. People used to ask me, like, every time we see you got a new car. Yeah. I don't do that no more. But yeah, I've always been a type. When I get tired of driving something, I get something else. I always get something else quick because I used to get tired of a car fast. So I had to, before I got the Land Rover I had, now I had previous car, it was a Challenger. It was the new models that came out, and my baby at the time, she was like 4 or 5 years old, and she hated that car. She couldn't see out the window in the back. I guess when she was in her car seat. And the reason why I bought that car, because all my other kids was older. So it was just me at the time and my baby, which my baby girl is a teenager now. So I got rid of the Challenger, and I got into a Range Rover. When I bought the Range Rover, this was the kick. I went to the dealer, not really wanting to buy a car that specific day, just looking around because I knew I needed a second car. And when I got there, the sales rep, he helped me and asked me what kind of car that I want. I told him it wasn't a specific kind of car. As long as it take me A to B and is a nice car. But I'm very big on things that's going to last me a while. So he got up, he went outside, pulled the vehicle in front of the door, and he said, come outside, let me show you this vehicle. I said, I don't want that. Outside of all things, I don't want no Range Rover. He said, no, come on, let's take it for a little test drive. So I got in it. My body sank into that vehicle. When I got inside of it, it felt like my whole body melted into the seat. So we test drive. He went with me to test drive the car, and he said, how you like it so far? I said, it drives good, but I don't want this. Okay, make long story short, we came back to the dealership, and his boss man told him to let me drive the car home for a whole week to get the feel of it. I said, I don't want this car. It's on us. We're going to fill the tank up. We want you to drive it home for a whole week and tell us what you think. I said, okay, that's it. You just let me tell you, how I think about it. After a week, they said, yes, that's it. That's all we want. But after a while, I knew it was a kicker behind that. When I took the car home, drove it for a couple of days, I started falling in love with the car. A week done went by. I contacted the sales rep. I said, I gotta buy this car. This is a good car. Now, that whole week when I had the car, I done took it to my mechanic. Mechanic got into it, look at it, and everything. He said it's a good, excellent car. Excellent car. Engine still brand new. Excellent. So that's why I purchased the Range Rover. I won't change it for anything. Now, people used to ask me, is the maintenance expensive? And they always wanted that car, but the maintenance is very high, however the case may go. Yes, I'm not gonna lie, the maintenance is very high. All change can run you from $100 to $300. I had to purchase another key one time because my key had broke. And when your key broke, you're not going to be able to drive the vehicle because it got a chip in it. So I had to pay a tow $150 to carry my truck probably like not even 40 minutes away. Had to pay him $175 so he could have towed it to the Land Rover dealership, so I could have get another key made. And in order for them to get another key made to the vehicle, I had to have the truck towed because I couldn't drive it. My chip was messed up. How my chip got messed up, I left it by, at the time, my curling stove, the professional curling stove, because I'm a licensed hair cosmetologist, and somehow my key got melted and that was it. It was all messed up. So anyway, I had my truck towed to the dealership, and they had already quoted me how much the key gonna cost. And they told me the truck was gonna be ready that day, and when I called to let them know I was on my way to come pick the vehicle up, because the key was ready. When I got there, the sales rep been trying to hack me out of more money. He said, the price to the key went up. He said it went up as of today. The same day I had my truck pulled, the same day they already done quoted me, the same day I came in, however the case may go, to pick my vehicle up. Now, they already quoted me before he even said this. When I got there to pay for my key, he said, oh, we went up. We went up on the price of the key, however the case may go. And I explained to him, I'm not paying you an extra dollar because what I'm paying you now is a lot of money. Okay? That's $700 I spent that day between getting my vehicle towed and purchasing my key for my car and getting it programmed. I was already pissed off when he tried to scam me for more money. So when I told him, I'm not giving you that because you already quoted me how much it's going to be, he said, well, okay, we'll stick to the old price, but the next time you come in, it's going to be a little bit more than what you're paying today because it went up. I said, well, damn. Y'all went up. You're already high, so why would you go up even more? Okay, make the long story short. The maintenance is kind of expensive because I did have the radiator done. I think I had paid like $700 for a radiator. That's not including the labor. You know, look, there was little things that need to get done over wear and tear period of time. So when the menu tell you to get this fixed, when that miles come, it's gonna go. It's gonna go down. You better have it fixed before you reach that certain amount of miles, however the case may go. So one thing I can say by experience, the manual book is on point when it comes to parts, and they'll try to tell you which part to replace and when to replace it. But other than that, it's a good car. It's good on gas. For me, it's good on gas. I can't speak for anybody else. But yes, I love the car. I manifest that car. That car at the time, it was $55,000. I think I talked that dealer down to almost $40,000. And when he was sitting there, because I already manifested. So when he was sitting there, and I said, before I even took it home, however the case may go. Me and him sat there, and he was telling me, he said, but he told me the price of the car, and I said, I'm not paying that for that. No, I'm not doing that. No, I don't want no more expensive car, however the case may go. He said, well, how much do you want the car for? So I slide the paper from under his hand, and I wrote on it, I think it was like 35,000. I circled it, and I pushed it back to him. And when I pushed it back, he been like, I don't think they're gonna do that. That never happened before. I know they're gonna say no. I said, well, if you don't get up and go in that glass over there, I'm gonna go. And I said, yes, they will. They're gonna take that. I know for a fact they're gonna take it. So he was so afraid to go. So I stand up, I grabbed the paper. I said, I'm gonna go in there myself and talk to the head people. So no, he grabbed the paper, he got up, went inside the glass. The people keep looking at me. I'm looking at them. I'm looking at them tapping my watch because it's getting late, okay? I didn't come to the dealer that day to purchase the car. I really came to look around. So I was tapping my watch like, I'm tired. I've been here all day. I'm ready to go. So he came back. So he said, if we give you this price, will you purchase a car? I said, I don't know. I'm not for sure yet because like I said, I'm not really coming to buy a car today. I'm just looking around, you know. So he said, well, the head man said, go ahead and take it home for a whole week. And yes, after that week, that's when I fall in love with the car and I purchased the car. Took them to check. However the kids may go. So the car really never gave me problems except the things that I mentioned to you guys. But other than that, it was a good running car. Now I heard horror stories about Range Rovers from other people where different things happen. Now I'm going to say this. When I went to the dealer to get my air shocks done in my car, at the time, I think it would have ran me about $3,000 because the air shocks ran out, however the kids may go. And they referred me to another dealer that was a little bit cheaper than them. And that was kind of weird they did that because most companies want to make their own money for themselves. But they referred me to somebody. And I think the guy who referred me to this company, I think that's probably one of his friends' company, however the case may go. So it worked out pretty good. I got my air shocks done. So what I did, instead of replacing the bags in the Land Rover, I told him to pull them bags out and just put me regular springs in it. He did so. So that cost me, I think, about $2,500 or something like that. It wasn't much. But that's what I did. I had the airbags pull out and just add regular shocks in it. And the reason why I did that, anybody who have a Land Rover who know about them cars and who had it for a while, the air shocks, the airbags is going to go out sooner or later over a wear and tear over a period of time. So that's why I choose to get rid of mine. But it's a good running car. The maintenance could be pretty pricey for some. I didn't think it was that pricey, but it's a good car. It's a good overall good car. Now I made a mistake to get rid of certain cars I had. I had a Charger, and I had that Charger probably 2.5 years. It was paid off. Went to the dealer, and this is why I made my mistake. Went to the dealer looking for another car, and at that time, the sales rep talked me into getting rid of that car. He said, why don't you get rid of that car and get the Challenger, however the kids may go. And I said, the Challenger is nice. I said, but my Charger only got what? It had 50,000 miles on it. I said, really don't have much miles on this Charger I had at the time. So he said, Challenger would be better if you get rid of your Charger. Think about it. You want to have 2 insurance of however the kids may go. Me not thinking clearly, being a woman, I didn't have nobody with me. I didn't even took my husband with me. I went by myself. And this man talked me out of my car that was paid for. When I realized everything, because I did bought the Challenger before, prior to me getting a Range Rover. When I bought the Challenger, a month later I realized they got me. I could have kept my car. It was paid for. even though my car was paid for, I forgot how they did it at the time. They purchased my car from me at the time. But I wish I kept that car. And when I realized I made a mistake, it been a month. A month done went by, and I know I couldn't get the car back. And I said to myself, damn, they shitted on me. And why I say they shitted on me at the time, because when I was buying the Challenger, they offered me a sales price for my car. I agreed to it. But really, y'all, when they make deals with you, they're not really giving you a deal. They're giving you the same deal as if you didn't bring no car in. So really, when you trade the car in and you say you're doing the trade out, however the case may go, you losing. If you have a car, it's best for you to sell it straight out or keep it. Or keep the car. You not get no deal from these dealerships. Because the same deal they giving you is what they was going to knock off that new car anyway. And they make it seem they giving you a good deal when they really taking your car for free. It might sound unreasonable, or it might don't sound right to you, but it's true. They ain't really giving you nothing for your car. It's just like you buying a new car and you asking them, can you drop down $7,000 off this car for me? Most times they'll say yeah, and sometimes they'll say no. So that's money they took off that they offer you that they was going to do a rebate anyway. Okay, make the long story short. So that's why I say it's good to manifest things, speak it into existence, and meditate. It's very important every single day throughout the day. And the reason why I say don't never use it for evil, because the times when you do want to use it for the good, it's not going to work. And that's why I tell people I'm so big on energy. Energy is very important. When you're around people who speaking negative, try to separate yourself. All that stuff go hand in hand. So don't ever use meditation, energy, and speaking things into existence towards evil. It's not going to work out for you when you want it to work. So thank y'all for tuning in again. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Bye.